YouTube, what's up, man? It's Trucker Sherm. Back at it in the rail. It's been a while. So I wanted to touch on how to make your time count in the rails. As you can see, I'm already hooked up to a trailer, but I'm stuck behind trucks. We're stuck behind a train, but the number one reason people don't last or people don't make it in the rail is because time management. You get caught up in situations at these yards where you don't know what you're doing and you don't know how to ask a question, and that's your number one killer in the rail. My biggest advice, if you're coming to the rails, ask questions, man. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Ask more than one people. Ask multiple people if you have to. You want to maximize your time. You want to utilize your time at the best way that you can. And the number one key, from what I see, as to why people do not make it in the rails is because they don't know how to utilize their time correctly. When you come to the rail, if you're new to these rail yards, I don't care where you are in America, when you come to the rail yards, you're not going to know anything. So you're going to come to the rail with expectations on making money, and it's not going to happen because you're losing time, and your time is precious. Your time is how you get paid. So if you ask me, my honest opinion, no matter where you are in the USA, if you're working in the rails, the number one thing you need to do is learn the yard, learn the formats of the yard, learn the rules, learn different variables to make your stay in the yard pleasant. Number two, have a system. For me, I use the NS app, so when I go inside the rail, I already have the app in hand. I pretty much already know where the trailer is located. Because I know the yard and I'm familiar with the yard, I know exactly where to go. There are certain times where I look into the app and the trailer isn't in the correct location. But for the most part, for the vast majority of my experiences in the rail, they're usually spot on where they put the trailers. So that's just a quick tip to anybody that's thinking about coming into the rails. You can make money in this. You just got to learn the variables to make your experience pleasant. Because if you're one of those people that don't like to ask questions, who thinks they know it all, you're not gonna make money, and then you're gonna leave the rail thinking there's no money in the rails, and then you're gonna be walking around saying, "Oh, there's no money in containers." Nah, you just got to be smart, and you got to know what you're doing. Another thing, what you do to make your stay better in the rails, or make your experience pleasant in the rails, get to the rails. Try to be here. Try to be the first in line, so to speak. It's a long waiting list. Sometimes it's not a waiting list, but it's a long line. So a lot of the times, you'll be sitting out in the line. So you want to try to beat off as much people as possible. I mean, not racing, but you got to get here on time so you can get in and out of here. Inspect your trailers properly. You know what I mean? If you're about to hook up to a trailer and you know it got problems with it, brakes, or your lights not working, or your pins won't lock or latch, you want to get that situated before you leave out of the yard, because if you get out on the highway and you get caught like that, then that's on you. Another thing, you want to keep some supplies with you. Zip ties. Most companies in the rail supply zip ties, but not all of them. You want to keep zip ties. Keep you some tools so you can fix some of these repairs on your own, so you can get in and out. That's just a quick little on how to well, I don't want to say successful, but how to be, well, I'll say successful. How to be successful in the yard. Once you learn those basics, then that's when the money will start coming. But if you come to the rail and you thinking you don't even know anything about the rail, how it works, the locations, nothing, and you think you're just gonna come in here and make money, you got another thing coming. And that's why a lot of guys come in, they think they know it all, don't want to ask questions, they get weeded out real fast. You can look and tell who's not gonna make it. Like, I'm coming up on this driver right here, off to the left of me, he's sitting in that Freightliner Columbia. He's new. We've been trying to give him tips, but he don't want to listen. So he's still sitting there, and I'm already leaving out. He's probably not going to make it because he don't want to take advice from other drivers. If you find the luxury of having another driver give you advice in the rail on how to succeed, take it into consideration. There's not too many drivers do it. I'm one of the drivers. If I see you in some trouble, I'll try to help you. But if you're not trying to listen, man, I'm out. So, once again, man, this is the rail yard. It's home sweet home for me, man. I know it's been a while. I keep getting these videos back up and coming, or up and running. And thank you for watching, man. I'm out. Trucker Sherm. Peace.